Hey guys, today I'm playing Patterna, which is an indie puzzle game. It's currently out on itch.io, or you can vote on the Steam greenlight and it'll probably eventually be on Steam. I'll put links for that in the description as usual. So I've played the demo for this, and I've just played through basically the tutorial, but I'm going to play through it again because I kind of forgot, and it may have changed from the demo version. So let's go in here, reload sequence. Yes, so I think it's scene. So basically it kind of plays like Minesweeper, but also with more graph theory kind of. So in this puzzle game you have to kind of mark nodes as either pattern or non-pattern, and you do that by left clicking or right clicking. So yeah, so down here is some info we need to know. So we know that, well, I mean, it tells you here how to do it, but how you'd work it out is that there's one unknown node that is part of the pattern. So we know that this is part of the pattern. So we left click. And I believe it is possible, I'm fairly sure it tells you that you can complete each level without guessing. So these first few ones just show you how to left and right click. Yes, there's quite a few. So obviously, yeah. So that's why I'm doing a mistake. It doesn't like end the level or anything, so it's quite forgiving. But it does score you, I believe, later on how many mistakes you make or something. So I'll probably just go through the tutorial for this episode. Actually, I might even only go through half the tutorial for this episode and do the rest in the next one. So, two numbers. So we know that none of these are pattern nodes. So we can just right click all of them. Obviously, at the moment it's quite simple. But here we can see there's stuff with colors, where e.g. we know that there's one red pattern node, and there's only one red thing here, so it must be this. And then it updates the other numbers for you, so you don't have to like kind of work out in your head. So we just know that that's also pattern, this pattern, that all pattern, which you could have told from the thing there. So here we know that these are the pattern nodes, and that's therefore not pattern. So here's getting a bit more interesting. So we know that 4 of these are pattern, but we can't just select any 4. We have to use other information. So we know that none of the green ones are pattern, so we can just mark them as such, and that's blatantly obvious. So yeah, it's kind of like Minesweeper. Definitely later on you'll see what I mean with the Minesweeper kind of comparison, but with a lot more graph theory kind of stuff in there. So here, yeah, those, and then the unrevealed nodes can also have information in, which becomes very important later on. So we know that only one of these is pattern. So there's two left. So, oh god, my brain's already going a bit. So it can't be that. It can't be this, because 2 of the green ones, so it has to be, one of them has to be shared, and then one is that one, because it can't be both these, so it has to be that one. Okay, no, yeah. See, if I hadn't cleared that non-pattern node, I wouldn't have known that there was this one. They do get a lot more complicated later on as well. So there's one. I know it's that one. I haven't actually enabled the scoring system, so I don't know if it's based on purely on mistakes or whether it's speed or if there's some kind of optimality scoring thing. So we have 5. One of these is okay. One of these is pattern. 3 purple are pattern. 2 red are pattern. Okay, I think it's something to do with. Okay, it can't be these 3. Oh wait, no, yes it can. Yes, it can be those 2. If it were this one, and this one. Oh, it can't be that because of the green, yeah. So it can only be these 2 and one of these 2. If it were these 3, then it couldn't be this one. So it must be these 3. So if it's that one. Oh, it can be that one. Yeah, see, I made a mistake there. Wonder how I was meant to figure that out. So, yeah, this is where all the weird graph stuff comes in. So this tells you how many of the connected nodes are pattern, and then you don't really need it on this level, but you'll see how it becomes more complicated. So yeah, these are all pattern. So then none of these are pattern. Okay, so we know that none of these, and then clearly it must be those. Okay. So we know it's these. Oh, and that. Okay, it's getting a bit more complicated. So we know those aren't. So we know those are. We know those aren't. So this is a lot like Minesweeper. I assume everyone's played Minesweeper, although I guess a lot of people haven't these days. So we need those are pattern. Those are pattern. Did I know that, or did I just guess that? I think I may have just guessed that. Oops. Well, that was a lucky guess. Okay. I do kind of wish that this information was maybe more prominently displayed, but it's not a massive issue. And that the numbers would update instantly, but on the whole it's got a very good visual design and art and sound. Yeah, so here it says you can solve without guessing at all. Okay, so here we know each of these there's 4, and that each of these has 2. Well, one way we can say it's clearly not the middle, because if it was the middle, then say it was the middle and then this one, yeah, so there'd have to be 4. So if it was the middle and this one, then it couldn't be that one, so it'd have to be that one, but then it can't be that one, so there'd only be 3. So clearly it's the corner ones. Okay, so this shows that oh yeah, you can click the nodes to show which one's the effect. So you know that within a radius of 2, that there's 4 pattern nodes, so it's these. I think it's just all of these. And these are all non-pattern. And you can do multiple things and it does stripes. I assume there's something in there for color blindness if you're using that. Maybe it does something like that. Different patterns or something. Okay. God, these are getting tricky. So we know that one of these is pattern, 3 red and 3 green. So, okay. Clearly the red can't be both of these. The green can't be both of these. So the green must be that, and that. If it were those 3, then this would have to be this, and then we have an issue. So it must be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So some of them require you to kind of think about multiple things at once like that. Okay, so we know there's 4 down here, so we can mark these as non-pattern. So then we know that these aren't pattern, which means these are, which means that. Okay, it has to be I mean, I would say it's this one and this one. Or yes. So no, it's not that, not that. Not that. Yeah, it's clearly that. Poop. Okay, since we're about halfway through, I'm probably going to end this episode here. So I'll put the next episode up within a day or so, since I'm recording these at once. So remember to check out the game, you can buy it now. You can also vote on the Steam greenlight thing. So see you next time, guys.